Hi everyone, here we are going to see about the Unit 3 continuation. So in this presentation we are going to see about the what is TRIPS and also what are the copyright acts have been involved in this agreements and legislations. So let me see one by one. So TRIPS agreement. So you all know that TRIPS means trade related aspects of intellectual property rights. Okay. So that is it should be international agreement which is administered by the World Trade Organization that will set down the minimum standards for many forms of intellectual property and nationals of other members, WTO members, which is came into the effect on January 1st, 1995. It is to date that the most comprehensive multilateral agreement on intellectual property. So the areas of the intellectual property that will covers are copyright and related rights, trademarks including service marks, geographical indications including appellations of origin, industrial designs, patents including the protection of new varieties of plants, layout designs, etc. So all these things will be comes under the TRIPS agreement. So TRIPS agreement, that is the agreement which is on trade related aspects, is an international agreement and it is formed by the IP regulations which is applied to the nationals. So it was negotiated by the Uruguay round of the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade, that is GATT, in 1994. So most of the respects of the main areas of intellectual property will be covered by the TRIPS agreement. So the agreements will set out the minimum standards of protections to provide the each members. So specifically, the TRIPS will require the WTO members to provide copyrights which will cover the contents producers, which is including the performers, producers of sound recordings and broadcasting organizations. So GI, that is including appellations of origin, industrial designs, IC layout designs, patents, new plant varieties, TM and trade secrets, everything. So the TRIPS will specify the enforcement procedures, remedies and dispute resolution procedures. So these are the TRIPS agreement we have followed in our organizations. So the TRIPS agreement came into effect, we already know that 1st January 1995. So it should be addressed the international protection of the framework of World Trade Organization. So the standards are that is the enforcement, dispute settlement, everything. So there is when the agreement sets these standards by requiring the first, that the substantive obligations of main conventions of WIPO, Paris Convention for Protection of Industrial Property and Berne Convention for the Protection of Literary and Artistic Works. So these all things will be in the most recent versions. So the expectation of the provisions of Berne Conventions on moral rights will all be the main substantive provisions of these conventions, which are incorporated by the references and they become obligations under TRIPS agreement between the TRIPS member countries. Second thing will be the enforcement. So that is the second main set of provisions which deals with the domestic procedures and remedies for the enforcement of intellectual property rights. So the agreement will lay down the certain general principles which is applicable to all the IPR enforcement procedures. So the border measures and criminal procedures will specify the certain amount of details, that is the procedures and remedies must be available so that right holders can effectively enforce their rights. And the last thing will be the dispute settlement. So that is the agreement will make the disputes between WTO members about the respect of TRIPS obligations subject to the WTO's dispute settlement procedures. So in agreement which will provide for certain basic principles, that is a national and most favored nation treatment. So that is the obligations under the agreement will apply equally to all the member countries, but developing countries will have the longer period to face them in. So special transition agreements operates in the situation where developing countries does not presently provide product patent protection in the area of pharmaceuticals. So these are the things which comes under the TRIPS agreement. Through the work of standing committee, the law of trademarks, industrial designs and geographical indications is the forum where the WIPO's member states discuss the policy, legal issues relating to the international development, etc. So that is the WIPO International Worldwide Symposia will be held over 2 years. So most of the WIPO Gold is a free public resource and it provides one of these top gateway to WIPO's global collections. So they have searched the IP data from the standing committees. Next we are going to see about the Copyright Act 1957. So that is the Copyright Act will refers to the laws that regulate the use of work of the creators and artists or authors. So it will include the copying, distributing, altering, displaying, creative, literary and other types of works. So the copyright will does not ordinarily protect the titles by themselves or names, short word combinations, slogans, short phrases, methods, plots or factual information. So it is a main thing that is the Copyright Act will be introduced in the TRIPS agreement by the Act of 1971. So it will be making the patents more protective. So the Copyright Act will be measuring that the creator's work will retain the copyright patent, copyright methods. So need for the copyrights. So we have to give the exclusive rights to reproduce the copy of the work, or we can have to change the form of the exclusive rights. So this will be required for the needs of copyrights. The second thing will be the registration will inform the worlds that the own work will be the definitely having the registration process or not. The third thing will be the if we succeed in an infringement means we are entitled to the money damages. So these are the things important for needs of the copyrights. Next, Indian perspective copyright protection. So the Copyright Act is in 1957, we all know. So this will be provide the copyright protection in India. So it confers the protection in the two forms. That is one is economic rights and another is moral rights. In economic rights, we have to give the rights to the authors. So that will be perspective to the copyright protection. In moral rights, the authors will be having the two tops, that is right of paternity and right of integrity. So these things will be occurs in the copyright protections when you are uploading the moral rights. Next we are going to see about the using the traditional patent system to seek the multinational patent protection. So that is you all know that the file applications will be occurs in locally. So it will take 12 months around to complete the foreign applications. So we have to claim under the Paris Convention, that is multiple formality requirements, multiple searches, multiple publications, multiple examinations and translations of national fees which is required at 12 months. So some of the rationalization of the regional arrangements are ARIPO, EAPO, EPO, OAPI. So these are the traditional patent systems which also occurs in the multinational patent protections. The PCT Act of 1970. So basically the PCT Act, that is a patent cooperation treaty, is involved in 1970 and it is simplified the procedure of obtaining the patent protection of many countries. So it will make the efficient and the economical, and it is having that users of the patent system, so that they make the available of filing tools for applications for foreign patent filings. Second thing, the patent offices. So they have made the available tool for effective processing of patent application by offices of PCT member states willing to exploit the work done by others. Okay, these are the things that we have learned in a PCT. PCT basics. So we all know that is the basic tools for the applicants are for the PCT is that is first thing will be the filing of local applications. So that is only one application can file and contains the default designation of all the states. So it should use the priority claims. If there is any regular national filing means we have to include the priority dates. So that is the international filing date is a filing date in each the designated states. So we have to file in only one language, and with one office only we have to file the patent. So there is one set of formality requirements. So the delays will be national processing until 30 months from the priority date. So international reports improves the basis for decision making. So normally the PCT's basic features are it should have the formal examination should be done by one office and retrieval is carried by one office. International publication is done by one office. Examination and authorization will be finished by national office, and the single application with legal effect in all the PCT countries as well as 148 countries and 4 regional patent systems are available. So here the work sharing tool for offices are central formality checking, central international publication, international search reporter. So that is the international preliminary reports on the patentability will build the opinion of novelty, inventive step and industrial applicability. So these all things will be first of all checked by the officers for filing a patent application. Thank you.